global family. Greetings, 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 wherever you are. I'm Kalai, the small town girl who's extremely grateful. I came, I built, and I'm talking to you right now. And this is Midweek Momentum week 31 and brand new month, August. I'm extremely excited, grateful, and a new month. I love new month. A new month simply means a chance to reset, a chance to set your goals higher, new rank, new achievements, new goal, new focus, and new opportunity. Now, I am starting my August in this beautiful country, Egypt. Yes, I'm in Egypt, surrounded by desert. Beautiful. And this resort is amazing out of nowhere in the middle of the desert. And I'm helping an amazing team to run their leadership camp. I don't know if you could hear music because there's a lot of music around me. This is a resort. If these studios cannot really remove that, I want you to pay attention to my voice. Now, I love a brand new month simply because it gives us a chance to reset and set our goals. Now, it is extremely important to understand goal setting is everything. Many people are sometimes afraid. How do I set goals? And I'm afraid, I'm stressed. What do I do? Let me tell you this. If you don't set goal and you don't plan your month, you are actually planning to fail. This is something someone told me long ago. If you don't plan, that simply means you're planning to fail. For me, a goal is simply the focus point for the month. You see, if you're playing football and there is no goalpost and you're really trying and you're playing, where do you score? You got to have a goal post. You got to have a focus point. And that is really what goal is. And I hope by now, by this week, because it's already Wednesday, that you already set your goal for the month. So set for the month. What is your rank for the month? What are your checks going to look like? Your presentations that you're going to get involved. How many people are you working with? Where is your focus? Depending on where you are in your business. If you're brand new and you're starting, and it's simply a lot about your goal is going to be activity goals. When we talk about activity goals, it has to be writing down in detail the number of presentation, the number of invitation, the number of calls. What's your activity gonna look like? And I've always seen this, I always believed in this, and it works 100%. If you take care of your activities, you will realize that you don't have to worry about the results. And many times when there is not enough sign-ups, it comes down to lack of presentations. And lack of presentation, it has a lot to do with calls. There is no invitation. People are not making enough calls. You are not making enough calls. And last week, on week number 30, I talked about that. Taking care of the calls, monitoring the calls, helping your downline do that calls. And I want to remind you this. Set your goals and make sure you track that down. Now, if you are been in the business a little longer and you have teams they're working on, then write down your checks, your rank, the outcome, what you really want. Is it 10 checks? Is it 20 checks? Is it sapphire? Is it a gold rank? What is it? Is it 2 checks? Is it 3 checks? What is it? Write it down. If you don't write down, we're going to waste the month. And when we talk about goals, there is 2 pillars that I want to talk a little bit today. And people are afraid to set goals because at one side, they're still in pain from the challenges that they have gone through, pain from the experiences, pain from setbacks. Thus, people carry pain. And I remember when I started my business, I had a lot of pain, a lot of disappointments. I grew up knowing there was only education, there was only job. And the moment you are either doctor, engineer, or lawyer, you are sorted. But when I started working, it wasn't like that. Coming from a small town into the city, I was not prepared. What city is going to look like? Living in Kuala Lumpur was the toughest thing a 22-year-old did, 22-year-old Kalai did in a life. Renting an apartment, not even an apartment, renting a room, taking public transport, traveling 1 hour just to get to work, meeting people who have come, worked for very long. And this is young girl who is in the office. Some were helpful, some were not really nice. And trying to keep my rent, trying to get a public transport. It is just going through other challenges, unable to give back home money. I know my family needed it. Falling in love young and getting your heart broken. Living in the city, there was so much of pain in me. And I realized it was tough even to do the other part. If pain is on one side, then dream is on the other side. The dream is on the other side of pain. And I was asked to write my dreams. I did not have my dreams. I only had pain and responsibilities and bills to pay. How do I even begin to dream? I don't know. But I realized something. The goal setting helped me deal with my pain, directly or indirectly. When I decided it's going to be discipline, I decided it is going to be sticking to the goals. I decided it's the effort that I need to do to push myself every single day, counting down the presentations, calls, getting so good at that. I started breaking them down, started decoding them. And I remember when I did my first presentation alone, I struggled. I did not know what to do. And I went back home that night, sat the whole night in front of the mirror, and I started presenting to myself. And I said, before the sun rises, I'm going to master this and I'm going to get somewhere. I'm going to present. I had to master that because I need to finish my goals. I had my goals. And then invitation that I had to master. How do you invite so that they give you an appointment? Then when they give you an appointment, how to make sure they get to the presentation place and I don't drop them off. These people get dropped off from presentation to to invitation to the presentation. In the middle, they get dropped out. I wanted to make sure they don't get dropped out. They appear in front of me. So I had to learn what to say. I had to ask for help and then put down a script that worked for me and brought people to the presentation table. So I had to understand how to decode each of the basic building blocks. I didn't have list of names. I had to learn how to write names so I can continuously call. Then when someone sat in front of me, I said, it took me so much to put them on that list, to call, to talk. Today the call is like this, call, press call, and to bring them in front of me. I wanted to make sure that I don't let them walk away without deciding to sign up. I had to sign them up. So I had to decode that. So in that process of decoding how to do this 8 basic building blocks and to make sure that my goals are met, I somehow understood how to let go that pain. To overcome that, there's some connection between that goals and the discipline, then overcoming that pain. Believe it or not, my first salary my first salary was in a bookshop. I bought a book, and one of the books that I bought was how to turn pain to stars, how to turn scars into stars, the pain into success, the scars that I carried into stars. I read, I wanted to overcome, and doing the activities extremely helped me to overcome that pain. Then the more I was dedicated in that activity, decoding that, I realized the pain got lesser and lesser and lesser. And I started learning how to dream. Dreams, you need to learn how to do that. Unfortunately, something that has to come natural for us. But we go through so much that we forget what is dream. And we misunderstand responsibility to dreams. The responsibility, yes, we got to pay our bills and take care of our family, take care of our parents. For a single day, I cannot imagine. I never imagined a day that I wasn't going to be there for my parents. I don't know how to even put this together, but they are so related. That pain that you carry, I understand that. That each one of us carry that pain. I carried it for the longest time. Believe me, it was so painful. Sometimes even to imagine that I was going to break through. But I focused and dedicated my day to day to activities, to that discipline, decoding that 8 basic building block. And eventually, I understood my pain. I overcame that. Help came all over in the form of uplines, trainings, VCon, downlines, prospects, family, friends, mentors, our founders, that is Rivijay Ishwaran, Mr. Bisma, their words, we partners, you who shared your testimonies on that stage. Believe it or not, each story healed me. Each story healed me. It will heal you. It will heal you. And the more you are healed, the more you overcome, you will learn how to dream. And you will start learning how to choose what you want. Start enjoying a little better, little more, bigger, nicer things. But the center of this pain and dream, if pain is on the left, dream is on the right, is these activities. I cannot stress more than this. Activities is everything. Focus on that. Dedicate yourself getting good at your 8 basic building block. Dedicate to get that right. And this week 31, whoever you are, wherever you are, whatever you're going through, and I can promise you this one thing: the more you get better at your activities, the more you focus on that, whatever you're going through, you will find a perspective to move forward stronger than ever. And you will start learning how to dream. And the day you start learning how to dream, life flips. A doors of possibilities open. And you will start seeing what life has installed for you. The greatness, the beautiful things, the joy, the love, the people, the relationships. And I promise you that. Set your goals and get it done. Focus on that. Love you guys. Love you guys.